million miles away. You can tell they're reluctantly going back to the trail. They're walking really slowly.
They walk super fast.
This place called
Bakery Sandwich Shop.
Look who's here. Spencer, man. Hammer, sorry. What am I supposed to call you? I knew you as Spencer. Yeah, I knew him as Spencer. Well, actually. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Look. Very cool. Okay, so Bart and I are here. Hey, Bart. We're here. We got the Hammer was kind enough to give us we had a little bit of that food at the bakery. We're back at Inspiration Point. Prove we got back on trail at the right place. And we're gonna do about 4.6 miles to Vincent's Gap, and then I'll tell you what our plan is for today. Beautiful day. We got caught in the town vortex, and it is about 12:25, and we've got about.
Really, it was only about 24 hours in town.
Yeah. We only spent 24 hours in town. That's true. But we had a really nice room, and checkouts at 11, and we got lucky. I might as well explain. My friend Hammer, who you saw in previous videos, went to do a week-long trip from Canyon Meadows south. Ended up only doing 3 days, and his knee was hurting him a little bit. So he's driving by, and he's like, "Hey, where are you guys?" So he came in, and not only he gave us a ride basically. So we got Trail Magic and went to the bakery, and we got a ride back to the trail. So I'm gonna check back in. This is steep, and I'll explain what we're doing today. Okay, we just came up only 0.2 of a mile, but look at this view. We got on a high point here. Down that way is LA, looking kind of southwest, and then there is Mount Baden-Powell. And later on,
Super snowy.
yeah, super snowy. We heard super dangerous and sketchy. And if you have the right tools, you're better off. But still, I'll tell you our plan later. But yeah, we're gonna pass the Grassy Hollow Visitor Center soon, and we have about 4.6 miles to the base of that big mountain. And I'll tell you what we're doing. Good morning. Yeah. I kind of lied. It's 12:45 right now, but I didn't know what else to say besides good morning. It was a good morning. So I kind of intimated earlier. Bart and I are finally back on the trail. It's been about 24 hours. We did 5 miles into Wrightwood yesterday, hitched in right away, did a resupply, got a great lunch, got a burger at the Grizzly Cafe. Bart pursued a room, and I think I showed it a little bit. The cabin was really nice, remodeled. And we had a relaxing night. Slept in. I mean, we don't have a lot of big miles to do. I'll explain what we're doing. But we got in the vortex in town, like I said earlier. And then my friend Hammer, who went and did a section, was supposed to be out longer. Hammer, great seeing you, by the way. Bart and I enjoyed it. And anyway, went to the bakery and blah, blah, blah. And it was, it's always nice with company to hang out. And so this is the deal. We're doing 4.6 miles from where we left off yesterday at Inspiration. It's called Inspiration Point, believe it or not. So we got dropped off there. We're doing 4.6 miles to Vincent Gap, which is the base of Mount Baden-Powell. I have a video last spring this time doing it. There was no snow on it, but we've been told by people coming over it, it's socked in. I've been up there. It's very steep and totally doable when it's dry, but tons and tons of snow. A lot of the trail, the PCT trail, is not there, and the footsteps just go straight up. And we had our trail crampons, but no ice axe or anything. But we just decided, probably like 80-90% of all the hikers are doing what we're doing. We're gonna hike at Vincent Gap instead of going up and over that beast. And there's snow along there, even after there's snow for quite a while. So it's dangerous, super dangerous, even after you get over the top, because you're still at a high elevation. So we are road walking almost the exact amount of miles on the S2 to Islip Gap. That's where you finally come out over Mount Baden-Powell down to Little Jimmy's campground, which is one of my favorite places I've ever camped. So I'm kind of bummed about that, but it's probably socked in snow. And then 2 more miles down the road, and that's where we're gonna connect. So we're gonna do the 4.6 we're doing right now on the trail. And when it gets to Mount Baden-Powell, get on the road, and do 10.6 miles. It's mostly downhill, thank goodness, and then reconnect with the trail, and then we'll try to find a camp, so we'll try to show you that later. Yeah, and leaving Wrightwood is around the 370 mark, so I'll be passing 400 tomorrow, which is pretty exciting. One of the places, if you guys want to come up and do this and do Mount Baden-Powell, we're getting to right now, is called Grassy Hollow Visitor Center. And we're passing it right now, so I'll show it to you. But I've been here when I did Mount Baden-Powell last spring, and you need a venture pass, but you can park here for free. Actually car camped in my car, stealth that night. So I'll show it to you. It's hard to see in this camera, but this is what it looks like right here. And it's a place, it's free to park, you just need an adventure pass. You could park here and start hiking up. Here's the sign right here. I'll try to show it to you. You can read that or not, I hope. And where BART is, there's the PCT sign right there, and the visitor center is kind of right through those trees there. So yeah, I mean, I'll show you where we're going. Up that hill up there, and then it's all downhill to Vincent Gap. Okay. Yeah, he found this. Somebody was kind enough to do the road walk and layout exactly at every mile marker and point where the water goes underneath the S2 and you can get water source. So we're carrying a couple liters, so we don't have to carry too much weight. But we have 4 full days of food, so my pack is heavy. His pack is a lot lighter, but. So, enough rambling. Like I said, it's a little before 1 o'clock. Try to get in our 15 miles before dark and find a place to camp. So hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and hope everyone's having a good day. Check in later. As you come along, come around this corner, Mount Baden-Powell. Boom, large and in charge. I'd be sick of after about a day. That would be pretty at first. Okay, so Bart and I are getting close to Mount Baden-Powell. We're gonna get down to that road down there. If you can see that, let me zoom in on it. Way down there, see that? That's S2, and then we're gonna road walk. But I don't know if I said it in my previous video, so I'm gonna say it again. The reason why we're not going up there is it's solid snow, and it's very, very steep. When it comes to steep, I mean drop-offs off the trail. It's super steep. I've been up there last year when it was dry, and what we were told, I started to say, and I don't think I finished, was that a lot of the trail, there's not even footprints on the trail. People, and they're probably young bucks going straight up. And I don't know if I can even physically do that, but you know, it's pretty steep. It's 4 miles and 3,000 feet up. And let me zoom in on the mountain, but you can see some people are going straight up, so they're not even going on the path. So we feel, that's why I said 80-90% of the people are road walking, because it's super dangerous. And you know, I don't know if I have the skills to do it or even the energy to do it. And even if we got to the top of that, there's still about 8 more miles to go to get out of there. And there's a lot of snow, so that's why we're doing it. And it's really, you know, we want to have fun, and I've already risked 2 different times in the snow, but
want to live to hike another day.
To die is a little overrated. We don't want to do that. So anyway, that's our thinking, and I will only cut off about half mile on my through hike. It's about the same amount of miles we were at. Obviously, I'm going to save a lot of elevation climbing, but I've done it when it's dry, so I can say I've already done it once. But yeah, we're going to stay safe and get back on trail. So we're going to get down there now. We've got another maybe mile and a half, and then we'll be on the road. Are there some? seen it yet, or? They're all cow, but I'm from Northern Cal, and this reminds me of the trees there. Yeah. I grew up in, the wine country where it's oak trees and mostly oak trees. Trees are blocking. Hold on. We heard about this, but so just came out of the trail right there. All this gravel and the road's closed going west. This is Vincent Gulch Divide. You can see beautiful mountains. That's the road leading east to Wrightwood. So this is the last place you can come and hike and park. I said Vincent's Gap, but it's Vincent's Gulch Divide. 6,565 feet. We're gonna road walk 10.6 miles. And unfortunately, it looks like it's uphill to start. That is up to Mount Baden Powell, but look at this. This is why the road is closed. If these big rocks came down, with the force it has coming down this steep hill, imagine what that do to your car. There's a bigger one over there, didn't make it to the road, but this whole hillside is fragile. So we just talked to those two guys down there I'm zooming in on, down the road. And Bart and I just talked to them. The young guys, they just skied down this. I don't know if you can appreciate how steep it is. But first of all, you had to carry all your crap up that. And he said he did it without crampons or anything. But man, you have to really want to ski. And it's super steep. I don't know if it shows up on this, but then the one issue is you're coming down pretty steep and then you've got to stop because he said it was a week or two ago, it was all snow here. But now it's dry, it's melting pretty fast. But yeah, so he hikes up these mountains up in that ridge too that's hard to see. And then another bull I'll show you told us to go around the corner, we'll see it. But he said he's been skiing up here for a while. This valley here, the young guys we talked to said they climb up that and ski down it. And we can't imagine it's super high, super steep. And we don't know. It would take 4 hours to go up there and just hike and ski for 10 minutes. Is that worth it? I guess it is to them, but it's super dangerous too. We're heading up that way, and that notch right in the middle of the screen is where we're headed. This is why the road's closed. They're cleaning up the roads. A lot of avalanches here.
Back in there.
Yeah, he's brave. So we were just guessing, but after about 5 miles, we finally have come to the saddle. I don't know if you can see this on the sign, but get up closer. It's 7,901 foot, and we're counting that 1 foot because we had to hike up it. But man, it was, we think, just under 2,000 feet uphill. And we finally come to a level spot, and we think we're getting to go downhill, baby. Anyway, it's really pretty here. Perfect day. Probably, I don't even know, low 60s with a nice cool breeze, so onward that way. A guy did a thing showing where water is, and there's even, look at this overflowing up there on the wall, and there's stairs. Talk about great water. We just got water, so we're good. But yeah, pretty cool. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, it's for water. Yeah, look, you can see right there on the wall, there's water.
Oh, this is like a drinking fountain or something.
Okay, so look at that. We got to the other side where this roadblock is. And of course, it's right where we were trying to go to Islip. So we figured out we can go up a little further to the campsite. It's a little bit easier to get to. So we're gonna go a little further on this road. It's nice with no traffic. And here's actually where the PCT comes down from Bain Powell, Little Jimmy's campground, and all that. This is where you come out. And then right over there where their tent is, you can see somebody over there. There's somebody over there with a tent. And yeah, you can camp here if you want. So we're walking here. Look at these huge rocks up there. Huge boulders. Just came out of kind of nowhere. But look what's coming up, baby. It'll be our, I think, second or third tunnel. Look at this, baby. Double tunnels. 2 for the price of 1. That's weird. Weird. Well, I don't know about the tunnel, but oh, dude, that looks cool.
So almost to the campsite, walking through the last tunnel.
So we're getting through the first of 2 tunnels, and there's like this weird opening, and I've never seen this, so let's see if it's anything to look at or not. Whoa. So weird. We're carved out of the mountain, but there's this big, there's LA again. I don't know what's over here. Yeah, way up there. Look at that. Well, it shows how steep it is, but that's where we came from. Yeah, it's very cool. No water, huh? No snow. Yeah, it's weird. The mountains we came through, literally covered. Super deep. Now there's not a speck of it. All right. So there's our campsite. Show you the view. Wow, the sunset's actually kind of nice down there. We're up on a hill. We did 17 miles there. There's my Big Agnes Tiger Wall UL2. I'll come over and see Bart. Oh, you guys are fans of Bart. He's inflating. I'm the dumb one that has to use my mouth to blow up my air mattress. We have the same one, but he uses the bag, so he's smart. He uses his brain, not his back. Yeah, look at this amazingly green place. Super pretty here. So we did 17 miles today, right?
Yep.
How many miles were road walk?
12.
12. So we started, did almost 5, yeah, 5, and then we did about 12 or so on the road. And we're here though, we made it. We weren't sure because when you're on the road parallel to the trail, you can't get exact mileage or distances, but oh, that's pretty right there. Look at that view, Bart. It's beautiful. But
Yeah, beautiful.
anyway, yeah, we got a good camp spot, and there's only like 3 spots here. We thought it maybe be full, but there's nobody here, so we both got a spot. So that's about it. It's what time is it? 7:21. We probably only got 15-20 minutes of light, so we're gonna finish setting up camp, eat, and crash till the morning. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the morning.